The United States is preparing to send about 200 military personnel to Nigeria, and this move is already creating serious conversation across the country. These American troops are not coming to fight on the battlefield. They are coming to train, guide, and support the Nigerian Armed Forces as they continue operations against extremist groups in parts of the country. This development is being described as part of a stronger security partnership between Nigeria and the United States, and many people are asking what this truly means for our future. From what has been gathered, the 200 US personnel will focus mainly on training and advisory roles. They are expected to share knowledge on modern military tactics, intelligence gathering, surveillance systems, logistics planning, and coordination between air and ground operations. In simple terms, they are coming to help Nigerian forces become more effective and better equipped in handling complex security challenges. They will not be leading operations, and they will not be replacing Nigerian soldiers. The responsibility of protecting Nigeria remains fully in Nigerian hands. This decision did not happen overnight. For years, Nigeria has faced serious security threats in some regions, especially from armed extremist groups that have carried out attacks on communities and security formations. While the Nigerian military has recorded important victories, the fight has also required new strategies, better technology, and stronger intelligence systems. The partnership with the United States appears to be a response to that need for more advanced training and coordination. Earlier meetings between Nigerian defense officials and US Africa Command leaders laid the groundwork for this move. Both sides reportedly agreed that deeper cooperation would help improve counter-extremism efforts. The United States has worked with several African countries in similar training programs, so Nigeria is not alone in receiving this type of support. However, because Nigeria is Africa's largest economy and most populous nation, this announcement carries significant weight. Now, let us talk about what many Nigerians are thinking. Some citizens see this as a positive step. They believe international cooperation can strengthen Nigeria's military capacity and improve the safety of communities that have lived with fear for many years. They argue that if advanced training and intelligence sharing can help reduce attacks and restore peace faster, then it is worth it. On the other hand, some people are cautious. They wonder about the long-term implications of foreign military presence, even if it is temporary and strictly for training. Questions about national sovereignty, independence, and control naturally arise whenever another country's troops are involved. These concerns are not unusual. Many nations debate similar issues whenever international security partnerships are formed. Another important point is the global angle. The United States has strategic interests in Africa, especially when it comes to security and stability. Extremist groups in one region can sometimes affect neighboring countries and even international trade routes. So, from Washington's perspective, supporting Nigeria's stability is also about protecting wider regional security. This is not just a Nigerian story, it is part of a broader global security picture. For everyday Nigerians, however, the most important question is simple. Will this make communities safer? Will farmers return to their land without fear? Will children attend school peacefully? Will businesses operate without disruption? These are the real measures of success. Military agreements sound impressive, but citizens want results they can see and feel. It is also important to remember that military training alone does not solve every problem. Security challenges are often connected to economic conditions, education gaps, unemployment, and community tensions. While stronger military capacity is important, long-term peace usually requires development, opportunity, and trust between citizens and government institutions. So, this partnership may be one piece of a larger solution, not the entire answer. As this deployment begins, transparency will be key. Nigerians will want clear communication about where the trainers are stationed, how long they will remain, and what progress is being made. Open communication builds trust. When people understand what is happening, they are more likely to support it. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you believe this partnership will help Nigeria move closer to lasting peace? Or do you think Nigeria should rely only on internal resources? Share your thoughts in the comment section because your voice truly matters. Let us keep this conversation respectful and focused. If you are finding this update clear and helpful, please like this video right now and subscribe to the channel so you never miss important national and global developments. Your support helps us continue bringing balanced and engaging news analysis. This situation will continue to unfold in the coming weeks as the trainers arrive and programs begin. Many eyes will be watching closely, both locally and internationally. Whether this becomes a turning point in Nigeria's security story will depend on implementation, cooperation, and measurable improvement on the ground.
Beyond the immediate security angle, this development also has political weight. Whenever Nigeria enters into a visible partnership with a global power like the United States, it sends a message. It tells the international community that Nigeria is open to structured cooperation, especially in areas that affect stability and economic growth. Security and investment often go hand in hand. Investors prefer environments where risks are controlled and institutions are strong. If this training mission improves operational effectiveness and reduces attacks in affected areas, it could indirectly boost confidence in Nigeria's long-term stability. There's also the regional dimension to consider. Nigeria plays a leading role in West Africa. What happens here often influences neighboring countries. Extremist networks do not always respect borders. They move across regions, taking advantage of weak coordination. If Nigeria strengthens its military systems and intelligence coordination, it could positively impact security cooperation across West Africa. That means this is not just about Nigeria and the United States. It could shape broader regional collaboration. Let us also talk about technology. Modern security operations rely heavily on data analysis, area monitoring, secure communications, and coordinated planning. Training programs from advanced military systems often include exposure to improved surveillance techniques and faster information sharing. If Nigerian forces gain better tools and stronger coordination skills, that knowledge stays long after foreign trainers leave. That is one of the biggest advantages of this type of partnership. Skills remain, experience remains, systems improve. However, success will depend on how well the training is absorbed and implemented. Training sessions alone are not enough. There must be clear follow-through, consistent evaluation, and accountability. The Nigerian military already has experienced personnel who understand local terrain and community dynamics. When that local knowledge combines with advanced technical training, the result can be powerful, but it must be properly managed. Another important angle is public perception. In today's digital world, information spreads quickly. Rumors can grow fast. That is why clear communication from government officials is essential. When citizens understand that these 200 personnel are trainers and advisors, not combat troops taking control of operations, it reduces misunderstanding. Transparency builds confidence. Let us imagine the best-case scenario. Communities that have experienced repeated disruptions begin to see fewer incidents. Road travel becomes safer. Local markets operate more freely. Schools function without interruption. Farmers return fully to their land. Over time, normal life begins to feel stable again. That is the kind of outcome most Nigerians would welcome. At the same time, it is wise to manage expectations. Complex security challenges rarely disappear overnight. Progress can be gradual. There may be setbacks along the way. What matters most is steady improvement and measurable results. Partnerships should be reviewed regularly to ensure they are delivering real value. There is also a lesson here about global cooperation. In today's interconnected world, no nation operates entirely alone. Countries build alliances in trade, health, education, and security. The key question is not whether partnerships exist, but how they are structured and monitored. When agreements are clear, time-bound, and focused on strengthening local capacity, they can be beneficial. Now, I want you to think about this carefully. If this training mission succeeds, what should be the next step for Nigeria? Should the focus shift more toward technology development within the country? Should there be more investment in youth employment and community programs alongside security upgrades? Share your ideas in the comments section because these conversations shape public awareness. And please, if you value thoughtful and balanced discussions like this, Like the video and subscribe to the channel right now. Your engagement helps this platform grow and keeps important national conversations alive. In the coming months, reports will begin to show whether operational efficiency improves. Analysts will watch security trends closely, international observers